Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Estar Tarot, and today we're going to be doing another collective reading to see what messages our ancestors, spirit guides, and guardian angels would like to deliver to us today. So we're just going to see what messages they want to bring to us. Hope you all are doing very well today. It's getting quite cold out there, but I don't know. Something about it makes me appreciate the warmth even more. Oh, here we go. Got the Magician and the Three of Wands. Okay. Wow. Your ship is coming in. Something about setting out on a journey. Yeah. Things are aligning for you. Yeah. So you've been on a journey to manifest what it is that you would like to bring into this lifetime for yourself. And part of that has been waiting for the right moment. You've sort of been in a standstill for quite a long time, but now things are moving. Look, you're moving towards the Ten of Cups, your happiness. The Ten of Cups is like the happiest card in the whole tarot deck. So you couldn't get a better sign. And honestly, I think rainbows are just a great sign of luck as well. Prosperity coming in. Good things are happening. Yeah. It's also that you're drawing it in too, right? You had to be in the right state of mind to bring it in. And that part of that has been you calling upon your strength. And you had to face, some dark things in order to find out what kind of strength you did have, in order to call upon it. That's why you went through times that were tougher, was to bring in that strength within you, to show you what you were made of, to show you that you could take charge of your destiny. I'm hearing, like, you're very soft like this bunny, but you're able to stand up to some of the harsher things in life. Things that make themselves seem bigger and scarier to you, but you actually know the truth. You know that you have the power. And look, the world is also on your side with this. This is such a great little spread of showing that your destiny is coming in for you. Like there's nothing's going to stand in your way at this point. I think you have a lot of forces on your side. Namely, your own force of will, your strength, your ability to be a great manifester, a magic maker in this world. All this is waiting for you, this wonder and this magic. Yeah, it's crazy. I got 3 major arcana, and it's just like, yeah, you're gonna go. I honestly feel like you've been through it, but you've done such great work this year. Like, I don't even think you realize how well you're doing. Like, it might seem tough because you're going through, like, the daily trials, right? And life can seem kind of boring when it's just day to day, or it feels like things aren't moving fast enough. But honestly, you've made great strides just in this 1 year. It's kind of amazing. You're doing great. And I think part of you knows that. I think part of you knows that you've done the work. Like, you've made these impossible strides. Oh my God. And look, Wheel of Fortune. Like, could we not get any more positive cards here? Like, bam, this is awesome. Bam. I don't know what to say. Honestly, this is like, yeah, amazing. Your strength's going to be returning to you, I think, because of this change of fortune, that you're going to be having so much working out in your favor. That, because sometimes, like, we can know that we're doing the right thing or that we're making the right moves, but sometimes when we don't see the results, it can feel like, am I doing it right? We'll have doubt. We'll have moments where we're thinking, is this all going to work out for me? But it is. It really, really is. Ten of Cups is really, it's your sign, it's your signal that things are going to be, there's something great waiting for you. And it honestly might be to do with setting out on a journey here, like Three of Wands. Like, I think things just had to align for you for this to happen. It was a waiting game. You had to wait on the shoreline. It's like when you see the ship on the horizon and it's coming in, you're like, oh, it's here. But actually, it's got a little ways to come to the shore, right? So sometimes that can feel like, oh, it's never going to get here. It's never going to happen. Even though slowly but surely it is coming in. You've had to call upon your strength to get through that waiting period. Just hearing a backing up sound from a truck or something. So it's like, I'm almost getting the image of like a dump truck or some sort of like thing backing up and bringing you all this like loot. Like something's bringing you like fortune, right? Like the world is on your side, bringing you a fortune, bringing you to your abundance. Yeah, which might not just be material. I think it's also like a feeling of belonging, a feeling of like love and safety and protection. And this is all because you've learned to call upon your ability to be the master of your own destiny, be the master of your universe. By knowing how to make the magic happen and believing in it. Believing in it is a big part of that. Yeah. Whew, this is a lot, but like so positive. I don't think you have much to worry about. I mean, of course there's going to be challenges, but I think actually you're going to have a lot of good things coming in now. And we also brought in, I feel like I should tell you the crystals now. The polished kyanite is the crystal I intuitively selected for this. And we have our bird totem with us. So yeah, taking flight, or in this case, maybe jumping on a ship. Yeah, let's go with archetypes. See what archetypes want to tell us. Tell us about this situation. It seems pretty good, but maybe there's some extra... Maybe you just need to hear that it's going to work out. Yeah, because I think maybe you're just having some doubts, having some fears creep in. But you just need to remind yourself that everything's going to work out in your favor. The universe is conspiring in your favor. So you don't have to, you know, wreck yourself with all this fear and doubt. Oh my gosh, the threshold. Yeah, you're right on the threshold. You're almost there. There's a whole new life waiting for you. That's just, you're so close. You're so very close. You just have to make sure that you step through the portal. There's like a portal opening for you now. Even I'm thinking like there's kind of portal energy in both these cards, huh? There's like a diamond shape in them, in the clouds, but also the circle and the oval. There's two portals there. Yeah. So this is a window of opportunity for you. There might be a specific opportunity coming up that you want to take on. The one on the top. Okay, let's see what it is. A pilgrim. Well, that goes really well with this, doesn't it? Because the Magician and the Three of Wands feels like, when you combine them, is like a pilgrim energy, isn't it? Yeah. This is not just a physical journey for you. This is a spiritual journey. And that often happens when we move to different places in the world as well. It takes a mindset shift, doesn't it? To be able to change where we're living, change where we've always known. It's hard to leave what we've always known. So it really takes a mindset shift. It takes us being ready and willing to go. And that isn't just a physical decision, a mental decision. It's also something that happens with us spiritually. There's something spiritual, energetic, that is shifting within us, and that's what creates the move. So it's almost like we move when we're energetically ready. Like the move is just a physical representation of your energy shifting into a new frequency that matches with that new location. So sometimes when we move to a new place, it's because we've changed, right? we've changed where we're supposed to be. It's very, yeah, interesting how that works. And maybe this new location is going to be a higher frequency for you. It's going to keep you in that higher state, because where you were before maybe wasn't, it might not even been a bad thing. It's just I think you've outgrown it. You're on to a new phase of life. The riddle. Yeah. Life is a mystery, isn't it? And I think you want to set out on a journey to figure out life's mysteries. You want to figure out yourself. You want to see what you're capable of, what new things you can take on as challenges, but also as, like, you want to see your full potential. You want to figure out the mystery that is you. And that requires pilgrimage. It requires a spiritual quest to find the answers. Yeah. It's like I'm thinking of all those tales where people go on an adventure where it feels like there's never an end. Like, like Frodo in the Ring going to Mordor, or like I'm also thinking of Journey to the West. I don't know if you know that story, but it's it's from a different culture, so forgive me if I'm misrepresenting it, but I just know that it's he's like not a priest, but well, there's one character who's like a monk, maybe is what I don't know the term, but he's some sort of a religious spiritual man, and he's trying to find these scrolls that will teach this higher spiritual wisdom, and he has like the Monkey King with him, and then there's this other character that's like a pig man. I don't know if he was transformed into a pig or what the deal was there, and then there was another one, I don't know if he was like a bandit. But there's these 4 characters. We see different representations of it, actually. Dragon Ball Z. A lot of people love that story. The original Dragon Ball, the first part of that series was all about Journey to the West, like, because Goku is the name of the Monkey King, and the main character of Dragon Ball is Goku, right? So, and then I think Bulma was like the representation of the monk character. She was searching for the Dragon Balls. And she had the little radar, so she was kind of directing the journey. And then they meet the pig guy. What's his name? Oolong. And so there's the pig, and then you also have the Yamcha, who's the bandit. One sec. There you go. So yeah, just for some reason, Journey to the West is coming to my mind. But the whole point of that is, I think that they go on this journey and they don't actually meet their goals. They don't actually get their wish. I think they all have a separate wish, and none of them get it granted, but they do end up having their wishes kind of fulfilled in a different way. And they also end up helping the world by preventing someone else's wish. But that's the whole point of Journey to the West, I think, was that the journey in itself brought the moral, spiritual values to them that they didn't realize they were learning along the way. Because the scrolls, I think, were blank at the end, which is very Kung Fu Panda. I think that's what Kung Fu Panda took that ending from. But yeah, so I'm talking about a lot of shows and movies right now, but sometimes that's how it speaks to me. So that's how it is. But yeah, it's the point of that is that the journey is the teaching. The journey is where we learn the lesson, not necessarily the end goal. So I think for you, it's also understanding that this is how you learn, this is how you spiritually grow, is to constantly be willing to step onto the next part of the journey. And to understand that the lessons come along the journey. And that's how we reach new spiritual heights, new advancements, higher frequencies. That's how we grow. And that sometimes we have to just go with the flow, right? It's not always, because I think there's moments where, I think this specifically pertains to Dragon Ball, where they divert from their path. And they think that, like, I think specifically Bulma in some cases, like, well, no, the Dragon Ball is this way. We should go this way. but the candle just went out. We should go this way. And they go the other path, which is to help someone else. And it seems like they're getting away from their goal, but actually it leads them straight to their goal. So the lesson there is always that like moral, taking the more, how do I say this? A path of moral goodness, lightness, helping others, rather than selfish goals, helping oneself, leads you actually to the place you want to get to. Hope I'm saying that in the right way that's making sense, but hopefully this is going to relate to someone. But I think like that's part of the journey for you, is learning those lessons to trust the universe guiding you. And that is sometimes it's not going to seem like the path is heading straight towards your goal, but it's actually taking in like a shortcut. And you don't think of it as a shortcut because it seems like it's going the other direction, but actually it is. Yeah. So just be aware of that. Be aware of trusting your intuition with this, and that you will be guided. Really, really listen. Really tune into your intuition. If you have that feeling inside that's telling you something, that's not found in your logic brain, because sometimes we confuse our intuition with our logic. Sometimes we'll think things through and think, well, I should do this because X, Y, Z. But when we have that nagging thought that says, but I really feel strongly about this, even though it doesn't make sense, often that is the correct choice. Because I do that all the time with my intuition, where I'm like, but I want to do this. And they'll be like, no, do this. And every time I trust the intuition, even though it doesn't make sense to me, it works out so perfectly, so magically, that it's just like, well, obviously I should just listen to my intuition every time, because clearly it knows better. So yeah, just be aware that your intuition is never going to let you down. Part of that is influenced by the guides and angels that stand behind you, wanting to help you. So just, but it's always your choice what you listen to, right? So you have to make the choice to listen. So yeah. Okay, I'm being guided to use this newer deck that I found. It was a very cheap deck, actually. I think it was only like $5, which is kind of amazing because I can't really spend too much money on decks, but this was something I could definitely afford, and it's just been a really interesting, unique deck that I don't think I ever would have found on my own. My guides kind of brought it to me, but it's a past life deck, and yeah, there's some interesting ways that it speaks to me, but yeah, just be aware. Sometimes I might have to censor it because I know there's some triggering subject matter in these cards. So yeah, just be aware of that jump scare. Okay, so what do we need here? That's it? Okay. Poverty. Okay. Wow. Dispossessed. So there's different keywords on it, but the one that was standing out to me was lower class. So maybe you're taking yourself out of scarcity thinking is what's going on here. Like maybe you've been actually almost like in a cursed state of or not a cursed state, but like it's like a family curse almost of having like as like when you how am I trying to say this? Like that mindset, it can carry through in generations and families, right? It can be something that'll affect, like it passes on to your children sometimes, because it's not just a material thing. It's also a mindset, a frequency, right? Because part of having abundance is our thinking as well. Thinking what opportunities can be, what can happen to me, what can come to me. Because sometimes when we believe that we're destined to be poor, we will be poor, right? or we think, when we genuinely believe that things won't come easy, that things can only come to us through hard work, which is a mindset that gets put into us by our parents and grandparents, then that becomes a reality. So sometimes in order to rise above that, we actually have to really change. We have to break out of that programming, because it's a program, right? And a lot of people don't realize this, that this is a part of it. I think a lot of people get stuck in the material of, no, if you work hard enough, you can get this XYZ, and that's the only way to do it. That's not the only way. It's not. So, that might be part of what you're breaking free from now. Especially where you got 10 of Cups here and Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're breaking out of that mindset, that curse. Down beauty. That's funny. Maybe it's something's going to be, it's going to be kind to you. I don't want to say because of your beauty, but there's going to be something along those lines of that's going to be a factor. I don't even think it's about beauty necessarily. I think it's about attraction, and attraction is magnetism, right? So it's not just like you're so beautiful. It's that your light that you're radiating now from learning and growing through this experience and changing your frequency. It's like your light frequency is magnetic and attracting the wealth. That's what's going on here. And it's, you think of it like before they're lying on the ground in poverty, and it's like this is a representation of their vibration being so low to the ground, they're laying down. And now it's like they're flaunting, they're feeling abundant, and the hair is flowing. It's like you see the beauty in life again. That's what's coming for you. That's what's going to be changing. Oh my. Sorry. My neighbors upstairs are being loud. So, yeah, I think that, interesting. Maybe there's going to be something you have to worry about there. Because I just thought about, like, there's a neighbor, like, stomping around. I think it's actually a little kid upstairs. And, like, they were having a tantrum and stomping. And I just wonder, maybe there's going to be someone around you that might be not wanting you to raise yourself up to this level. Because often, it's sadly true that when we have good things happen to us, some people don't like it. Some people get jealous, or they think because they don't have it, there's something wrong, that you must have done something to get it. Or even if it's just you, like you earning it, right? Sometimes they can make up stories in their heads. So just be aware that you shouldn't feel bad about that. You shouldn't feel bad about having good things happen to you ever. Whatever good happens to you is generally because of karma, right? And we earn that karma, good or bad. So, and a lot of people just don't understand that. So don't let other people make you think that you can't enjoy or be happy about it. Or don't let them take it away from you either. Don't let them try and, I don't think they can. I think this is your destiny, but don't let them try to interfere or make you feel guilty, or don't be fazed by their tantrum, basically. Yeah. Don't let them bring you down. Because this is for you. If the universe didn't want you to have this, it wouldn't happen. So it's clearly for you. Yeah, I think that's the thing you have to worry about. Not that it won't happen. The thing you got to worry about is other people. Well, you don't have to worry about it, but the thing you have to be aware of is that other people might not like it, or be sort of sour, or like children, like toddlers stomping around, right? So, yeah, don't let that faze you. Okay, I'm going to take as well Stranger Things cards. few more tarot cards here. And I think I'm going to also move these up here as well. Move it down a bit. A little sad my candles went out, but I don't think I'm going to bother relighting them at this point. Yeah. Okay. So lots of circles in this reading today. I'm thinking cycles, circles, and candles going out. So new cycle begins, right? Give us some advice maybe about what we should do to handle these energies. Good or otherwise. Knight of Spokes. Yeah. Knight of Cups. You are protected in this. This might even be another energy coming in to protect you. Keep you safe. There's even something about, like, you know, there's beauty here, and then we have a Knight of Cups. Maybe there's someone, I don't know, like a partner or a new love. Someone who has a romantic energy towards you, maybe that's going to be very protective, be very helpful in this situation. Maybe just show you the way, what to do. Oh, that card almost just, it flew out so quickly too. Ace of Scoops, just the Ace of Pentacles. Gosh, look at all the sprinkles on that too. I really want to eat that ice cream. This deck always makes me hungry. Yeah. New big opportunity. And I think, like, this person could be part of that. They could be bringing in this. Because, look, I think that's technically the same, like, that's Steve who's handing out the ice cream. You just can't see him in the picture. That is interesting. So maybe this new person will bring in an opportunity for you for career growth. Or even just change in the material, right? It doesn't have to be a job or career, but it could be. But it could be also that they're bringing in this wealth and abundance for you. Like, they're going to make it part of your world just because they join with you, right? It could be you just, like, marry someone rich. I don't know. Something like that. But I think it's not going to be a situation where you just your journey is not going to halt. I think you're always going to be on a bit of a quest. But there is something interesting here with... It doesn't have to be that love interpretation either. This could be that the Knight of Spokes is like a guardian angel. Or your angels or spirit team just bringing you in this opportunity to change your career, change your outlook, change your whole world with a new, brighter opportunity. It's right next to the Wheel of Fortune here. I think it's been a mystery to you so far. And I think it still might be a mystery how this works out for you, because I think the opportunity is going to come out of nowhere in a way that you're going to be like, how did this even happen? How is this happening to me? But it's going to be a good opportunity, and I think you will take it. I think you will recognize it for what it is. I mean, if you're hearing this reading, I think you kind of know something's coming in for you, and you're ready for it. You just got to keep your vibration high. Don't let others drag you down. Do not let them drag you down. Because they're... Yeah, see, that stomping just happened again. It's interesting. I just think that you're going to have to be very... Yeah, keep calm. Keep calm. Like a parent with a child that's freaking out. Like, be the calm energy in the face of it, because you know that this is for you and this is meant to be, right? No one can take it away from you. But don't give it away either, because sometimes we have that instinct to feel guilty about receiving blessings, or we feel like we have to help others even though they wouldn't do the same for us in the same situation, right? You got to really value yourself in this situation to see your worth and see how you don't deserve bad treatment, and that others that have treated you bad don't deserve your grace. You can forgive them to move on, but you don't have to make their lives easier, especially when they're causing trouble for you. They don't need to be looked after. They can look after themselves. You should keep yourself in the right state of mind. You should keep yourself safe by keeping high boundaries, keeping really secure boundaries. Enough that you don't have to be mean, but you can be firm. And keep yourself just keep yourself from losing yourself to, you know, because some people are very manipulative, like it's like, you know, like the covert narcissist, or people have a victim mentality that want to manipulate our feelings, especially if we're very empathetic. It is really important that you don't let them trick you into feeling bad about it, or feeling like you should give them something. They don't deserve it. You deserve it. So, you know, just, enjoy it. Enjoy all the good that's coming to you. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there. And, thank you for staying to the end. I hope you liked the video. If you can, leave a like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and the channel out. And leave a comment if you would like to share your story as well. All right. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.